found a beautiful looking area. Nice freshly sprouting wiregrass. I don't know if there's any seed on it yet. That's going to be a problem. This area was control burned apparently. But it's really some pretty grass. And we got a line of oak trees back there. And you know, during the day, they like to get up there in the oak trees and get in the shade. So we might go walk that area. I'm gonna drive this road. Still got a half hour before legal shooting time, so just kind of riding around looking. All right, guys, it's hot. All right, 89 right now. So on our little check-in card we have, we're supposed to keep track of how many we took and how many we observed. So we can put 2 so far observed. That's all we did. We observed them flying the hell away at a high rate of speed. So we're just idling down this 2-track road right now. Across the prairie, Florida prairies. I'm going nice and slow because the grass is tall in the middle. I don't want to get it all up in my radiator and yada yada. But the whole time we've been listening for flushing doves, and I haven't heard any. But it is really pretty back here. So whether we get a dove a date or not, I'm still having a great time. Okay, so we just got to the end of this road, and now we're butted up to some ag over here. The problem is, this time of year, fields are pretty much just plowed. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but thought we might ease on over here and see if we can get any flyovers. We'll see if there's anything flying over here. Alright, so it's very windy this afternoon, and just as I came back to the original spot where we seen a couple of birds earlier, we've been riding around. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon. I seen a few flying around here. Okay, so I just kind of like pulled off over here near that pond. Remember the pond? We got a pond back there. So we're going to just sit here, chill out and tailgate, kind of watch. Of course, we'll have the gun out, and see a couple birds actually coming right now, really speeding fast, and they're going right over that pond, right there right now. Okay, so they're probably looking at that pond. So we're going to get our chair and go up there, and we're going to sit up in them tall, some tall stuff, and see what happens. Back to the truck. I wish really I had brought my automatic instead of my over and under today, because right at the last minute I couldn't shot one. I was trying to find him, and about, I don't know, 10 more came over my head. So we only got 2, but that's okay. Those will be some breakfast. Stick them back in the vest there. We got a long ride home, and yeah, I could have killed. I missed a couple good shots too. I really, that I should have made, but I had choked my gun up. I had choked my over and under gun up from last trip, and this time they were way closer. So, and I didn't bring my chokes with me out there to the spot. It's getting harder and harder to find a place to go hunting doves anymore. They like open fields, stuff like that. I used to have standing invites, several ranchers around here. Yeah,
hey, just give me a call day before. Let me know you're going to be the one that's out there. I'm here and shooting. Come out there and shoot all you want to. Here's in Florida, those places are disappearing. 2 of the 3 ranches I used to have a standing invite for are both huge subdivisions now. And the other one has already been sold to a huge developer, so we no longer have access. So now we're stuck trying to hunt on public land where it's really not managed for dove. So if you guys are having the same issues with finding places to hunt where you live, just let us know right in the comments below. I don't know how long it's going to be before there's just no place to hunt. Okay, we got our 2 birds back to the house here. Got a bin over here to catch the mess, and show you how I learned how to clean these back when I was a kid. Now, obviously, you could pluck this whole bird off, you know, right down and leave the skin on him and all that, but you know, it's really not a whole heck of a lot to a dove other than that breast meat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my thumb down here, down his breast. I got that one pretty good, so knocked a lot of feathers off of him. But I'm going to find the tip, and you'll find that tip, you'll feel it right down here, kind of between his legs, the tip of the breast. I'm just going to dig my thumb in there, and I'm going to put my other thumb right behind it, right here, just like that. Alright, and I'm just going to pull my thumbs in opposite directions, and I'm just going to pull that right back open just like that, and it's going to get down there to the wing bones. Okay, I'm going to get right down to the wing bones. Now I'm going to get down to the wing bones. I'm taking my pruning shears. I just washed them. Cut right through the wing bone there. Cut right through the wing bone there. All right, and then I'm going to turn that breast inside out just like that. Now I still got the skin and the feathers on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my thumbs in there right between the breast and the skin. Take the skin and the feathers right off him. He's already been set up a little while, so it's not quite as easy, and of course you're gonna have to wash the feathers off your hands. But that's the full breast you're going to get off that dove. This is a young one here. Kind of stupid, I guess that's why he flew into where I was sitting at. So there's our two, and we'll add to these. And we're actually going to vacuum pack these guys, and we are going to put them in the fridge and age them for a week. If we had this whole bowl full right here, which we can find a better place to go, we might get, and we're still going to age them for a week. Because believe me, they're going to be much better if they're aged. So there's our dove breast vacuum pack in the fridge. We're going to mark the date with a Sharpie on the bag, the date we put them in the fridge, and we're going to let them stay in there 1 week. Believe me, if you leave them in there 1 week, vacuum pack like this, they're going to be way, way better. And if you vacuum pack them like this, actually, you can go 2-3 weeks. The longer they stay in, the better they're going to get. Pull it off there. These look pretty awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and just lift them out. You see, since we took it off the bottom heat off of it, the bottom's perfect. Let's go ahead and put them back on our tray here. And we're going to get this Dutch oven out of the way here. We'll get us a hot fire going. Then we're going to cook up our dove breast and gravy. So here are the things you're going to need to do this. You're going to need your dove breast. Obviously, I hope you got more than I do. And salt and pepper back here in these guys. Some fresh cracked black pepper, and then some Himalayan sea salt there. I got a couple, 3 tablespoons of flour, and I got our favorite seasoning. That'd be some Seminole Swamp seasoning. I got some veggie oil, And over here you can see our biscuits are already done. This is not going to take very long. So I'm going to show you how to prep these duck breasts for this dove and gravy biscuits deliciousness. So these have been in the fridge for actually more than a week, and they've been aging in that vacuum pack. Let's give them a sniff test. Oh man, oh god, they smell awesome. They're going to be way better now because all those it's been able to, those natural enzymes in the meat have able to kind of work on it a little bit, take the gaminess out of it. Alright, so we're just going to come in here and we're going to flay it. I'm using my bubble blade because it's a nice flexible blade, and I'm going to flay it right off of the breastbone. Since this is going to be a gravy, we want to be able to eat all that. Now if you want to just fry these guys up and eat them right off that bone, man, that's the way I eat almost every one I ate when I was a kid. But my grandma used to do it this way right here, and it was delicious. I'm gonna modify her recipe a little bit because see, there's hardly nothing left there. I mean, you can see through that. All right. So let's go ahead and get the other one off, and you want to do this obviously on all the ones you have. Since we don't have that great a place to hunt doves, and you know, we have to go out to public land and try to find a few residents to shoot at. We didn't get a bunch, and you know, I still got a job I have to go do every day. So there you go. So there is our duff breast. So all I'm gonna do to them next is just give them a little bit of Seminole swamp seasoning, both sides. Just flip them on over. You don't want to get them too salty. We can bring some more seasoning back in the gravy. All right, then we're going to go ahead and slide them in our bowl of flour over here and give them a good dredging. All right, dredge those up, guys, up really good. Now I got the fire going over here again with the remaining charcoals from the Dutch oven. We're going to get that guy up to frying temperature, and we're going to do it over like a simulated campfire. Alright, so we got us a little like log cabin type fire going here right now. I'm going to try to nestle that 4-in-1 down in there. That's going to hold our skillet. Today we're going to be using the number 8 Field Company cast iron skillet. We want some pretty good fire under there because we're going to be doing frying off a little bit of those them dove breasts. So I want a pretty good amount of oil in there to start with. That's probably 1/4 cup. I'm going to give you about, you know, 1/4 inch of oil in the bottom of the pan. So let's go ahead and let that get heating up. And then we're, you know, we got, this is a real wood fire going on under there right now. So you're probably going to have to, you know, keep moving the pan to keep it even, you know, even cooking. So let that burn down just a little bit. But I've had that pan, I've taken it off and on there a couple times. We want it nice and hot. We don't want to cook these things really hard. Okay, if you cook them too hard or too long, they're just going to keep getting tougher. So what we want to do is just brown them off real quick. And obviously, if you're a better dove hunter or got a better place to go dove hunting than I do, you're going to have a lot more than that. I'm gonna tell you something right now about, you know, cooking over a campfire, no matter where you're at, and cooking up something you chased down and killed yourself. Don't matter what it is. Just something kind of satisfying about that. So if you've ever experienced that for yourself, leave us a comment right here below, and you know, let everybody know your experiences. Wish I had about 30 of these guys in here. That'd be awesome. All right, so we're going to drain off this extra grease. We'll leave those drippings in the bottom and start making our gravy. Let me took that pan off there, that other log fired up. I'm only gonna put them in there one at a time. I left about maybe a tablespoon and a half of the drippings from the frying off the dove breast. Now I'm gonna take the remaining flour that I had that I dredged them with. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in now. Right, so I went and got my my bamboo tool here because I want to scrape the bottom of the pan there a little bit. And what we're developing here is a nice roux. Okay, and I'm looking for color here, and you're going to get that smell. You're going to all of a sudden, you'll know when it's done, because it's going to give you that little bit of smell, like a toastiness, nuttiness. So gravy like this is going to need lots of pepper. Loves me some fresh cracked black pepper in that. Here we're going to use a little bit of that Himalayan sea salt, and that raw flour is going to take a bit of that. So what you want to do is start just testing it here in a bit. If it starts looking a little too thick, let's go ahead and put you either more milk or more water in there. You got a hot spot like I do right now. Got one end of that log is going way hotter than the other. Go ahead and just turn it around a little bit. So first thing I'm going to do is going to bring over those dove breasts, just slice them a little bit, see how they look on the inside. I want them to still be a little pink so that they're nice and tender. And I think we accomplished that. Alright. Those really look awesome. Oh God, they smell great. Alright, so let's plate this up. Backwoods Gourmet style. We're going to bring in one of our Dutch oven biscuits here. This is a good old southern recipe. It's really simple. Alright. So what we're going to need on them biscuits is some of that awesome, ooh, man, that thing's hot. Some of that awesome gravy. Alright. So let's bring that over. That really is, it's surprising how much of the dove flavor actually comes through on those in that gravy, even though the dove was only in there a very short time. Gonna go ahead and sprinkle some of that dove, sliced dove right over top. Dove breast, really, man, delicious. If you didn't know, the tenderloins are like white meat. The middle of it there, just for a little garnish. Got a little baby green onion right over the top, right on the plate. And for me, I like me some more black pepper. So a little black pepper. Let's go. Just wake it right up. So there you go. There is a catch, clean, and cook on some wild dove, old timer style. Man, that is an awesome looking plate. I cannot wait to try this. Here, I'm just going to try some of the dove breast by itself. Remember, we aged this I think a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. Vacuum packed in the refrigerator. My God. That is tender, flavorful. Wow. Oh man. Tell you what, aging that meat like that right there is the big difference between your family all going, oh, it tastes gamey, we won't eat it, nobody eating it, and everybody going, wow, that was the best thing I ever put in my mouth. So remember, wild game, I age it all. Dove, squirrels, small game like that, at least a week in the refrigerator, vacuum pack. You got that vacuum pack on there, then no bacteria can start tearing into your meat and making it go bad. Keep it in the fridge, bottom shelf, where it's the coolest. Gonna make a huge difference in how your end product comes out. So let's try some of that gravy with them Dutch oven biscuits. Gravy is awesome. Oh man, but you know, feel free to expand on the gravy. If you want to put some onions in there, that'd be pretty awesome too. We did kind of done it as a breakfast meal, so generally I don't put too much onions on the breakfast side of it. But oh my God, that I got some more. So remember that dub breast, the least you can cook it, the faster and hotter you can cook it, the more tender it's going to be in your final product. Wow. Wish I could have got a lot more of these guys. So if you like what we're doing, please smash that like button right down there, and don't forget about the new join button we have right over here, where you can get some great perks here at the Backwoods Gourmet channel. If you like to see another great Backwoods Gourmet video, it's going to be right up there. And for a whole playlist of cast iron Dutch oven cooking, it's going to be right up there. We'll see you next time.